how did my April month went as far as my business is concerned. So in this video, we are going to talk about that. So just to give you a little background, I am Anmol, CEO and co-founder of the Future Animations, and I am 21 years old. I have a target to make $1 million from my animation business, and I am going to make this happen this year itself. And this is just one step forward towards making a company to a Disney Pixar level. So let's talk about what was my revenue in last month. So in month of April, I made almost $18,000. But there is one thing which is astonishing about this. When I started this business in 2020, the revenue of the Future Animation in first year of its business was 20 lakh. But we are in 2024 now, and I'm really glad that I could make close to 20 lakhs in just 1 month of this year. So this blew my mind when I was comparing the data from like last few years. I know hearing this behind the screen might not sound that much astonishing, but when you are actually doing a business, whether it's online, offline, and you keep tracks of things and money that you earn, revenue that you earn, profit that you make, all these things, and then when you compare it with the years that has been passed by and you look how much hard work you have put in those years, it makes you feel good. But yeah, still $17,000 to $18,000 a month is still way low than our target, because if we have to make $1 million in a year from my animation business, we will have to make at least $80,000 to $100,000 in a month constantly. Like regularly we have to clock that target. We cannot miss that for few months and then say, okay, we couldn't do that and now we have to again miss another year without $1 million. Now I have few plans. Making $1 million from my animation business is going to be a key thing for my success. But alongside, I thought if I have to make money, it shouldn't necessarily come from animation business, but I'm not ruling out the fact that I am here to make a company to a Disney Pixar level. I am just trying to make some more money through my other online ventures so that I can fund the Future Animation more and can bring more producers and can spend more on ads. So to do that, I have reached out to my co-founder because he is indulged in another business other than the Future Animation, which is e-commerce. And he did a challenge on his Instagram that he will get 1,000 orders a day from his Meesho account. He's basically doing e-commerce with clothes, and he has a production in-house as well. So I talked to him that how can I do that as well if I don't have to involve that much in that business, and alongside I can still run my animation business without having to spend too much time on e-com. So me and him had bit discussion, and I said, if you can bring that 1,000 orders a day in your panel, can you do that to mine as well? And he accepted that challenge. And now what he's going to do is he's going to work from scratch on my panel, and we will share the profits of course, but he's going to work on my Meesho panel from scratch, from zero orders from day one. And of course I will be putting in some money so that he can source raw materials and can like labor salary in his factory, but he will have to spend his whole time there managing my panel and managing all the stuff that he has to. I will just put in some money and some of my suggestion that what we can do to grow this e-com. Other than that, I am not going to involve in that particular business, but the profits or revenue that will come out of that business, we are going to share that. So that's how I am thinking to make some more money where I don't have to spend too much time. So now let's talk about what happened in the first half of May of my business, of my animation business specifically. But in these 15 days, I have made over $8,000 in May month. But this month, my expected revenue is going to be approximately 30,000 or 35,000 because I am going to finish 2 to 3 big projects this month, and I am going to get payments of that if things goes well in the deadline. So that's how my May month of my Future Animation business going. But this month I got 2 major contracts. One was $13,000 project where I have to make 5 videos for a client, which is product animation basically, but characters also involved. But the another animation that I am currently working on is of a YouTuber who has 4.2 million subscribers on YouTube. But the thing is, he is not from India, and he came to me to launch his music video. He is making a music video and he wants animation for that so that he can launch that on his YouTube channel. Although we have got approved character sketches, 3D models, video storyboard, and we are working in animation, which is final step in our 3D process. So we are currently working on that, and that particular project is worth $7,500. Other than that, I have also got one project which is worth $5,800, and that project is going well, but client is very specific with the video, and we are working on a lot of revision at the storyboard stage itself. So I can imagine that there are going to be a lot of revision in the animation itself. But anyways, that happens with the clients, that happens with each and every new project, and I have to accept that because we are running business dealing with humans. So these things are normal. So that's how so far my business went in this financial year. Other than that, I have also discussed what my plan is moving forward, making more money so that I can put in more in the Future Animation business. but at the end of the day I want to make $1 million this year, and if I can make that from my animation business itself, it will be cherry on the top. So I will see you in the next video. Meanwhile, you guys can go to my Instagram and can see the deals that I close with the clients and can learn how you can close that too. Meanwhile, I am going to work on my business. I hope you will too.